The actual intro music. It's time for Wrang of Fire 4. The round of 81. We're going to have Dr. Kozmonot versus Bittarello and Vollkhornekeks. Happening right now. We are on Socotra, and Dr. Kozmonot is going to be in the northwest in gray, playing as the Mongols. Bittarello is going to be in green in the east, playing as the Berbers. And Vollkhornekeks in the southwest in blue, playing as the Tatars. So only one player moves on, the other two are eliminated. And it's Socotra, so we could see, could see some laming. Looks like Bittarello came forward to try and lame Dr. Kozmonot. That's not going to work out. Dr. Kozmonot on the ball, grabbing that boar right away. Knows he's up against two opponents that are both lower elo than him. Remember, when you make your name for a tournament, make sure you spell it as strangely and awkwardly as possible. Can someone look up Bittarello's elo for me on AoE2.net? And Dr.
Barry
Kozmonot
wants to say something.
Oh, God. Great. Nobody's elo's coming up. Perfect. No elos for this match. I'm sure I've got a helpful moderator that's going to help me out getting the elo set. It's elo L, elo M, and elo R, if you look them up. Someone said the lame. The lame, Grath. The lame. The lame. Can you see it? The lame. And let me tell you, there's nothing that gets my gears grinding than when someone goes right for the berries. I mean, that's just because your name is Barry. I mean, still. Just, I hate not having food. It's instinctual. Right. Well, Bittarello has lamed Dr. Kozmonot's berries. Looks like there's more on the way. So Dr. Kozmonot's going to be pretty much dealing with like a 1v2. Yo, Vollkhornekeks, what is your elo? Did I already get that one? I already got that one, I think. Prediction while elo isn't revealed. I mean, Dr. Kozmonot's a 2K, and I can't remember what blues is or what greens is, but I think it's like a 1300. So it's like two 1300s versus a 2K.
Timo.
Looks like blue is going forwards to lame as well. So both players coming forwards and laming Dr. Kozmonot.
Timo.
Dr. Kozmonot, is blocking the scout with his king. He's blocking the scout with his king. 200 IQ plays from the 2K player here. I mean, he knows he can just run his king away if he needs to at this point of the game. Which he does. See, look, the king in Dark Age, the king is faster than the scouts. So if it does start taking damage, you can just run it away. I don't know if I'd be throwing king HP away, but neither of the players that he's blocked with the king so far even took a swipe at it. That is the one I already had set, Char. It'll pop. I have it set so that I can push a button and make them pop up when they're all set.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip green scout. There is a, I posted the sheet in Discord. I'm just going to pause and set the elos because it's bothering me. One moment, guys. It bothers me that I can't remember what Bittarello's elo is because it might be really relevant. And it is because he's only a 1070. Dr. Kozmonot is a 2100. And I guess I'll just post this in the admin room and the Wrang of Fire admin room again. Like, I don't know. It's an important admin stuff as well. It's the list of people that are in the tournament. It has their elos listed. So if there's a moderator that's ever watching my stream, then a great thing you could do to help would be to go in and click the entry form responses that I've posted in the admin room and important admin information, and then write the players' elos into chat so that I don't have to do it every single time, because that is like one of the things that I forget to do. Also, like, I have all the commands set up so that you guys can set up the colors on the scoreboard, the names on the scoreboard, like everything is set up and working and works great. I just need people to do it so that I don't have to do it every time. I'm trying to do it as often as I can, remember all the stuff I do, but if you guys could help, that would be great. If not, it's fine. Just let me know, and I can, if you're not up for helping, and I can take you out of the admin room, that's fine. You can still, like, just mod the channel, and you don't have to do admin stuff for Ring of Fire 4, but let me know. Because right now, there's like 20 people in admin, and it's basically Char, Zyzich, and me that have done anything. I think Alavit helped once. So, like, if you're going to help, then I need to know that you're going to help. Don't just, like, be in the admin room to be around the admin room and feel like a big shot, is what I'm going to say. I am getting slightly frustrated at this point. We have the elo set. Everything is ready to go. The colors are good. I'm going to focus really hard on just casting the rest of this game, okay?
Bildim ben.
And if anybody else wants to be a mod, now is the time to ask. Because ask to be a mod and then do all the things I was just asking for help doing. Because it's just, there's not enough moderators and there's too much stuff to do.
Bildim ben.
You're watching on YouTube. Come, help me! Gray has sent his king forwards, meanwhile, and it's been taking damage. And we even had some vills. I think a vill got a poke in on the king. Get your plebeian hands off of the royalty. What do you do as Dr. Kozmonot? Well, he can't GG next. This is the one game he might have in the tournament if he doesn't win. At this point, though, it's pretty tough with the gold being lamed. It's only half lame, though. It just looks worse than it is. And it's rough, but we watched... I mean, I just... Ever since I watched Song win a 2v1 on Socotra, where both players TC dropped them as the Persians, I have no sympathy for... the high elo players on Socotra anymore. I know that if they play like beasts, which they're capable of, then they'll win. So... And Gray's going to go ahead and try to wall off this gold. Bittarello going forwards with a forwards barracks. This is green, by the way, all the way over here. There's been no interaction between blue and green whatsoever. People keep modding me without asking. Yeah, I got my Twitch recap, and I'm a mod in like 25 channels. I don't watch 25 Twitch channels. Who's modding me? And why? I'm a horrible mod. Oh my god. You know what I'm really good as a moderator? When there's like 1,000 people in a chat. Then I'm a perfect mod. When I'm in any kind of small size stream, I'm way too hands-on. In big ass chats though, I feel like I actually do like a really good job. Surprised Bittarello's going so aggressive, says Otter1. He didn't do this to me in training. You guys were training together? Pog. I think Otter1, it's because they've realized that the elo discrepancies here is so bad. If you're Dr. Kozmonot, then the way that you play this game is you set the game to team colors and you just pretend your opponent got to start with 2 town centers. I think that's how you play this game. Like you just straight up just assume that it's a 1v1 with like the other person having like a pile of two things, and you end up playing this a lot better rather than worrying about dealing with 2 separate things. Wrath, can we have a permanent Discord for organizing lobby games in this mode like Rage Forest? I like that idea, Emperor Hassan. I like that idea. Be a good way of keeping interest up throughout the year when it's not running. Because this is an annual tournament, right? I feel like Green is doing really well and very annoying. Well, I mean, Green actually has a villager count lead on Dr. Kozmonot at the moment. And it's not like Dr. Kozmonot's clicked up the feudal age or anything. Kappa. Bittarello is still in Dark Age. Is Bittarello clicked up? No. Vollkhorn is used this time to wall up. Has archers coming out. Ooh. But, I mean, Dr. Kozmonot is really well walled. Like, these are great walls from Dr. Kozmonot. To be honest, the tournament is good, but we didn't really sign up to just play a tournament game and then potentially get knocked out. I did run like a bunch of show matches in the lead up to the tournament. Emperor Hassan. I don't know if you want a real explanation. Is there was supposed to be about a month and a half of viewer show matches leading into the tournament. Okay, so I was gonna run like 5 weeks of viewer show matches starting the last weekend of October. There was a tournament called Hollow Winners that ran with this format. There was actually a whole nother tournament that ran with this format, Emperor Hassan. I don't know if you knew about it. But Hollow Winners ran, and that was the winner of a Wrang of Fire 4 structured tournament versus Springs tournament. Got spots in Springs Spring TV's King of the Hill showdown, which was for 3070 Ti. So we already ran all of that. So there was an opportunity, like, there was nothing stopping anybody from entering that tournament. And then, I mean, I understand, okay? My plan was to run the tournament from the end of October through November and then start the actual tournament the first week of December, okay? So there was going to be 5 weeks of this format, but unfortunately my father passed away at the end of October, and I stopped. I didn't do anything in November. I took a month off of streaming, and I had to condense everything and then move the tournament back a month to make up for it. So I lost like a month of promotion time. I lost the lead up and momentum we had from September, and that's when most of the donations actually came in, was way back in September. So I lost a lot of the kind of like community momentum we had then, and I've been trying to get it going again. So I'm sorry for players like Kapach that got to play one game and then are out. My plan was to have even the round of 81 last longer, but I just don't. I need to run the tournament when there's a gap in the schedule for everyone. Right now, I think it's just me and T90's Titan League. And then there's like some show matches for Nations Cup, so we had a little gap in the schedule. So I went for it. It was around when I ran the tournament last year, so it felt like the right thing to do. So I feel bad for all the people that wanted to play more and like had one game and then are out, but that's just the reality of how things went this year. So $1 million. I keep getting asked about that, so I think I should tell everyone what the deal is. Dude, Otter1, thank you very much for the $5. Much appreciated.
Donated $5 to diming the momentum.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy that I get to watch craziness like this. A 2v1 on Socotra versus a 2K. And the 2K is kind of winning, honestly. As far as I'm concerned, Blue's not going to get in here. No way is that. And if it does get in, big deal. Gray will defend. Green has put themselves almost out of the game. They have Vills now, but it took them so long to get up. Dude, Emperor Hassan, you should not feel bad, okay? Your concerns are what you're saying is right. Like, you're 100% correct. It's like that should not be how any tournament is run. It's just like, oh, here's one game. Okay, you're done. See ya. Like that's why I added all the qualifiers. So you're not incorrect. Green makes scouts delete the walls. GG. What? Bittarello might be in trouble here. The king is being shuffled away. Loses half the HP on the king. Manages to shuffle it away on the other side of the town center. Blue is diving as well. Gray's king is right there. And the kings, this is the chippiest game we've seen, with the kings taking some damage. Multiple kings with some damage taken out. Blue with the only full HP king. If Blue just dove with the archers, Blue would snipe the king right now, I think. I mean, Gray would cycle it around and do some quick walls, but that was the best chance I think that Blue had. Dr. Kozmonot. If Dr. Kozmonot can get Green's king, it's gonna be like it'll be a GG at this point. Ooh, the castle drop. The castle drop from Gray. That castle's going up for sure. Green is not going to make it up to Castle Age as a result of this castle drop. I'll tell you right now. Not with the crossbows and the castle here. And I wonder if Gray's going to go hit Blue. Ooh, if Gray can clear Blue's army, this is so good for Dr. Kozmonot right now. This was such a misplay by Vollkhorn sending this army over here. Of course, he didn't know. Wouldn't have been able to see any of that. Just decided to go that direction and ran into Gray's crossbows. That town center is going to die before Castle Age is even close to coming in. Ooh, Vollkhorn hits Castle Age. Holy Cookie says, is explaining. So Holy Cookie's doing a really good job not spoiling. Thank you. It says Bittarello pinged and you thought you could help. Okay, thank you very much. That's good to know. So Bittarello pinged Vollkhorn. Now we have like confirmation that they're working together. I might have missed the ping. Unfortunately, Blue's going to lose these crossbows. That'll give Dr. Kozmonot free reign of the map, continuing free reign of the map, as the army lead for Dr. Kozmonot outpaces both of his opponents combined. And now Vollkhorn is adding knights. 2 stables. Ooh. Diplo is off, that's correct. Diplomacy is off. Players have to like verbally coordinate and then make their units not attack each other by clicking them away, putting them on stand ground or no attack stance. If like you could trade, right? But if you have an army chilling around in your base, they might go attack the person who's trading with you's trade cards. So you have to be careful of that and conscious of that. We've seen that last year a few times. In one notorious example, one player was trading with the other and thought that they were trading in return. But instead, the one player was just killing all the trade cards every time they came through and they didn't notice. So I would not go for it. Ooh, a second castle drop from Dr. Kozmonot, who knows he has map control over Blue and Green and is going to use it. Now, this is a critical fight. Blue has +2. Not enough knights, though. And will Vollkhorn be able to deny this? No, I think this castle's going to go up. There's no way. There's not enough knights. Vollkhorn needed to bank up the knights, and by the time he would have had enough knights banked up, this castle would have been built. Great game awareness here from Dr. Kozmonot, who has also added in these Mangadai. The Mangadai are the creme de la creme. Maybe sensing the potential for mangonels, or just starting that transition now. Why not? We have 2 castles up. Bittarello, by the way, still in feudal age. Lost that town center. Has rebuilt it back on this wood line. Still not clicked up the castle. Oh, where's that king? Why is the king like forwards? Where's the king? Right there. Hiding behind that tower. Ooh, the militia dive. What? Where did those come from? What? Where did these militia come from? They could have hit the king. That would have been the ultimate king snipe. From the forward racks. But I mean, how did they get all the way here? No surprise, 2K plus versus 1K and 1K3 ELO. Now, Rami 237, we already saw a similar ELO matchup result in Kapach being knocked out of the tournament. That was Lori, who was like a 1300 that sniped a 1700 and a 2K's king. Rewind, please, to that later. The militia? Do I have like a... How do I set time markers? What's the capture age hotkey for time markers? I know there's a way to do that. It was around the 28-minute mark. Yeah, 2v1 is no joke. It's like on this case, we had green go forwards and try to lame Dr. Kozmonot, and then blue sort of did the same thing. I think if the players had all-in on the laming more, we wouldn't still even be in this game. But because they only are, yeah, I think that Dr. Kozmonot would be done by now if they had done the laming properly. We've seen that work. Like, I've seen exactly that work in the past. Ooh, that's a lot of +2 knights and not a lot of crossbows. The Mangadai are going to help out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Blue might have the numbers here to push Dr. Kozmonot out of the middle. Yeah, and Dr. Kozmonot's going to have to fall back. That's a lot of knights. Vollkhorn actually has the strongest eco right now. 7 more than Dr. Kozmonot. 7 more workers than Dr. Kozmonot, who's on 1 TC. I don't think 1 TC with Mangadai already, like 2 castles already up is so bad. You just need to make sure that you're walled. And you need to make sure that you're walled. And I don't know what the deal is. Blue might tell green, delete everything, but I think this is already closed. Monks are a great call from Dr. Kozmonot. 2-3 conversions will lock this down for gray. Ooh, the knights are in. No, they're not in. Oh man, there's like, what is that? 10 wood left on that tree. Otherwise, Vollkhorn would be in right now. Don't count green out of it yet. Still not up to Castle Age. Oh my god, still not up to Castle Age. Sending more men-at-arms in for some unconceivable reason. Oh, the Mangadai are diving, and Blue's king is at the back. It doesn't have anywhere to run. Now, Dr. Kozmonot isn't going to know where the king is. That's the danger of this dive. You don't know where that king is. Not until Imp can you research Treason. Blue's pressuring that castle. Oh, Gray is going for 1 mean castle drop on Vollkhorn. This is a GG castle if it goes up. Oh, God! The Mangadai went directly into the knights. The knights are going to deny this castle. Castle has 14 health. Castle gets hit by the knights! The knights take out the castle! Dr. Kozmonot loses that castle to those knights. Castle gets sniped by the knights. An amazing game-saving deny from Vollkhorn. Absolutely insane. What a clutch castle deny from Vollkhorn. Absolutely ridiculous. You could not get luckier. Or be more aware. I don't know what you want to call that, but my God. Emotional, damn it. Dr. Kozmonot still has like enemies like trying to poke at the back of his base. Remember, that wood line is almost open.
You right to jail.
Is that the king? How did the king get? Oh, there's a hold. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, if Dr. Kozmonot can win this fight, Blue is dead. And I think Dr. Kozmonot can win this. Oh, God. Oh, this is so exposed. We're going to lose 13 vills. This is only good for Dr. Kozmonot. Is he up to Imp yet? Still not up to Imp. How's the food looking? Food's pretty bad. Gonna go over and hit green? Why not? Why not? Go kill green. Dr. Kozmonot is in a great position. Imagine if he wins that after this snipe. If Bittarello wins this, or pardon me, if Vollkhorn wins this game, it's going to be because of that castle deny, period. Everything that happens after that is going to be because of that castle deny. Dr. Kozmonot dealing with the men-at-arms with men-at-arms. And we're going to full send the Mangadai, I think, to try and snipe Bittarello's king. Got to be careful, the Berbers with the cheap knights. Oh, God. Bittarello, I don't know what you're doing with your vills, but they're not going to fight Mangadai. King being cycled away. Oh, the full dive. I don't know if this is worth it. Not worth it. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth. Not worth. Build some outposts. You can afford some outposts. You can definitely just throw a few outposts down here and give you some line of sight. Night numbers are back up for the Tatar player again. Ooh, gonna snipe some vills. Man, Dr. Kozmonot actually can't afford to lose those villagers. That's pretty brutal. Really well played here by Vollkhorn with the skirm ad. If he can just get his army together and get his skirm numbers up, might be trouble for Dr. Kozmonot now, as he's 20 vills ahead. Oof. If Dr. Kozmonot just keeps adding Mangadai, like if he gets this up to like 40 Mangadai, the game's over. Like at that point, like you're not gonna see a 1.3 or 1K out micro 40 Mangadai from a 2K. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. They'll do whatever they need to win from that position, I think. Like how many Mangadai are even gonna die in this engagement, for instance? 0. And Vollkhorn just lost like 4. Now the skirm's coming back though. Ooh, we could trap. We could trap with the skirms, sort of. Although Gray could just pull back here. Yeah, it's no. 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 I mean, that's not great. This is not great for Dr. Kozmonot. Mangadai numbers falling quickly to the skirms. But even so, like, still wins that fight handily. Green's eco is still suppressed. Gray needs, like, 2 town centers. Like, just add the town centers at this point. I don't even know. Look at all... Okay, well, this is either for cavalry archers or skirms. Ooh, the Mangadai diving again. Blues King safely tucked away, though. At least from where the Mangadai currently are. These dives are... They kill Dr. Kozmonot. Like, I think they're worth. But I also think, like... this is worth. Nah, I take it back. It's full worth. Even just bills again. Just, I get nervous diving with cav archers. That's my own issue. Is this a free-for-all three-way? Correct. We try not to call it a three-way because, but it is a one. It's a 1 versus 1 versus 1 tournament. So this is the round of 81. Which is a weird number to hear. It's not the round of 64, it's the round of 81. And then the next round is the round of 27. Cannot watch every game. Say it's a fantastic tournament. Glad you're enjoying. We got lots of great games today. We've got games with Doubt, ACCM, Freakin' Andy, Ray, TRM are all today. And I'm going to cast as long as I can. There's one period of time where I may have to go take a 20-minute break to drive to a dealership that's 5 minutes from my house and back. But other than that, it's going to be constant AoE casting for like the next, I think, like 8 hours. I don't know how long these games go. Until all the games that I have scheduled. I think I have 7 games scheduled today. This one's already at the 44-minute mark, so it should give you a decent idea of what we're doing. For the rest of today, looking at the players' ecos, back to the game, Dr. Kozmonot, 58 vills to Bittarello, 63, actually passing the 2K now, and Vollkhorn up around 78. We have another town center finally going down from Dr. Kozmonot, but Dr. Kozmonot still has 25 Mangadai roaming around now in green space again. Where's Green's King? This time it's back the first place that Dr. Kozmonot tried to snipe. And Green actually managed to get a defensive castle up. That's a huge castle from Green. It would have maybe been better over here, but that'll be okay. Look at Gray's right castle. That is a lot of skirms. Whoa. Look at all of these ranges. That is crazy. I think Green has pretty good line of sight on Gray's King. 1 second. Can Green see Gray's King? No. But they do have okay line of sight on the base because of this barracks and these palisades. And this outpost. Guys, outposts. Outposts on this mode. I'm telling you.
Until you get to Imp, you don't have the option to research Treason and see where the king is. You need to be able to have it. If you just go forwards like Gray, like I said before, Gray should have had some outposts down in Green's base, trying to snipe that king. Imagine how much that would help. Knight going over on this side. So we have, wait, is that a converted? It has to be a converted knight, right? I hear a monk somewhere. Mangonels added from Dr. Kozmonot, trying to pressure these buildings in the blue from Vollkhorn. It's a little bit of a stalemate. Oh, there's the full kingpin, as we've been calling them, for Dr. Kozmonot. Gray's gonna finish this tower. That's actually clutch because there's, oh, look at all the gold that's here. This is actually a clutch tower from Green. Dr. Cosmonot's position is getting worse, not better. He was in a really good spot for a while, and now he's got two strong opponents. Like, yeah, exactly. Green's going to come out and start pushing. What? So much aggression from Bittarello. My goodness. First, that insane, like, lame finally gets his ego together. The first thing he does is make 3 rams. Gotta be careful, though. With the Mangadai there are going to do bonus damage against the siege. Mango shots on the skirms here in the south. Clearing that up for Dr. Kozmonot. Vollkhorn's base is going to look a little exposed. The problem is he's got so many ranges that in 2 production cycles, he has 12 skirms again. And that's more than enough to deal with the 29 Mangadai. Those Mangadai cleared up the rams. No, Green actually pulled those rams back. Maybe conscious of the fact that Gray is splitting the army. This is a crazy fight. Bitta could go for the king for the rams. Yes. Still just like a 10 tile. What is that? How much wood is on 50 wood? That's open. This is open, guys. That is open. Just so you guys know, I have a feeling. My gut's telling me. I'm concerned Dr. Kozmonot having a substantial part of his mod is eco forward like that. Yeah, he sent Vils to his doom here many, many times. All right? Many, many villagers have died for Dr. Cosmonot's gold, okay? It's blood gold. Blue hasn't had gold in the last 35 minutes. This has all been market. I mean, this is Blue's gold being taken right now. Defensive castle going down from Vollkhorn, going to keep his modest eco alive. Green's early lame secured this goal for the late game. It's kind of crazy. Because it made Dr. Kozmonot build these walls maybe further back than would have been ideal. Look at the Mangadai mass, up to 35. Oh! So many skirms just died to 1 mango shot. My goodness. Strike. This has been a great match. Man, the King Snipe Socotra combination is glorious. It really, really is. Ooh. Another batch of rams for Bittarello has been added. He's up to 5 now. And he's going to make a stab at that castle. There is a lot of gold just chilling there. And that's going to force Dr. Kozmonot full back. Yeah, you should go and clear this up. Dr. Kozmonot, you need to not let these rams kill this castle. Yes, thank you. That's fine. There's nothing happening with blue. Dr. Kozmonot keeps patrolling into everything in the world except these rams. As he's currently wrecking the crap out of these palisades with those Mangadai. His castle's actually going to go down because his Mangadai patrolled into the palisades. Thank you, palisades. As Green continues to get value from his lame here in Castle Age, almost imp. And now Dr. Kozmonot is fucking pissed at these palisades. Okay, but Kozmonot is first to imp. And now he can research Treason, which means he can snipe the opponent's kings. Bitta's in gray back. Ooh! Ooh! What? No. No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Is Bittarello gonna snipe the king with a skirmisher? What is happening? Delete and move! Dr. Kozmonot just lost to a skirmisher! What? And Bittarello just took out the 2K with a skirm patrolled into the back of the base. Oh my god. Vollkhorn says you are a god. GG. Well played. What just happened? Oh my goodness. After Dr. Kozmonot held 2 players off for 56 minutes, finally hits Imp, is finally in a position to go and double snipe both of his opponents. And a lowly skirmisher picks a walled-in king off. I am in just disbelief right now. What the crap?
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
He has to send the skirm home now. He deserves to be garrisoned in a castle for the rest of his days. I can't even believe that. Now blue just wins? Maybe. It's Tatars versus Berbers.
What are you watching?
Berber player has camel archers. Berber player has camel archers. If they can add some knights in or even just some light cav here.
It's okay. It's dead.
This format is beautiful. Thank you. I'm quite happy with it. Oh, green's up to imp. Wait, is blue up to imp? Is blue up to imp? Blue is not up to Imperial Age. Oh, man. If we get Cavalier... Don't forget, there's 40 Mangadai just chilling in the center. They're basically a stationary castle. Where is green's king hanging? Right there. Surely Bittarello just learned. Ooh, the light cav coming into the base. Green's open. Where's the king? Where's the king? Bittarello desperately waiting for Imp. I don't know if... I think Imp might have been a mistake. Ooh, adding skirms? Okay. Interesting. I don't think... Maybe because of the lack of gold. That might not be the worst call. Bittarello has 100 gold in the bank. Where's Bittarello taking gold from? Bittarello has some gold. Has stone coming in. I think Hussar or Cavalier. We don't really have the gold for Cavalier. We don't really have the gold for anything. Bittarello does have lots of food and wood, though, so maybe skirms aren't the worst call. The problem is the light cav coming in. Where's the king? King being run away. We need a king pen. We need something to keep the king safe. Quick walls from green. Light cav are diving. And could Vollkhorn be about to snipe Bittarello's king? And is this how this is going to go? Vollkhorn, all that time he stood up to Dr. Kozmonot's push. Will it pay off in this green king snipe? Green's king is on the run. The light cav will outpace the king. Light cav coming in from the other side. One skirmisher to try and save it. Needs to delete the walls. Light cav getting a surround on the king. And this is going to come down to green's quick walls here. Blue on the hunt. And down goes the king. And Vollkhorn will be moving on to the round of 27.
Hello? Yes?
What a game. Bittarello the MVP for sure. With that skirm snipe on the king in the north, that was absolutely crazy. Bitta is the winner of hearts. Guys, I'll remind everyone that there is a $250 prize for the best king sniper of the tournament. It's going to be voted on by myself, the players, and everyone in chat during the... I think it's going to be during the finals. We'll do the vote right before the finals or right after the semifinals. I haven't decided yet. So make sure you clip king snipe moments. Your clip might end up as the one that gets picked, and I might give like a free sub or someone to whoever picks the winning clip too on top of everything else. Let's look at the stats. One does not simply win with high elo, not in Wrang of Fire 4. That being said, it's quite obvious that that traditional 1v1 skill set very much useful and applies. Now, we have a couple moments we wanted to go back and look at, right? So there was one around the 28-minute mark when there was an attempt at a king using militia, as I recall. So we want to see where these militia came from. Right? Where was that militia attack attempt? There they are. There they are. We want to see where these militia come from. Where the heck do these militia come from? They come from back here. What? Okay, wait. Holy crap. So we actually missed this the first time live. This was Bittarello taking a king snipe. Look how close he was. Oh my god. Holy crap. We actually missed this live. All I caught was this part, is I caught the green, the attack horn on the king. This is when I zoomed over, and I was just like, hey, why is there green in Dr. Kozmonot's base? Bittarello went for the... Look at the timing, too. 27 minutes, and he actually manages to get in because of this barracks, sweeps in behind, and almost sniped the king right there. That was crazy. If green had surrounded and then hit the king, the game would have ended right there. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'm glad he got the eventual king snipe too. And then we can look at the actual king snipe back here, which was this skirmisher. And where did these skirms even come from? We'll look at green's point of view, because green definitely doesn't know. Does green know about this king? Green knew about the king! He had line of sight from this outpost right here. And he knew that the king was there. So this is a full king snipe from Bittarello. And if that knight had attacked the other skirmisher, Gray would have saved the king. Absolutely insane.
Stash tipped $4.20.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
Much appreciated. That's definitely up there. That's with one of the best king snipes of the tournament so far. Guess what, guys? We are going to have more Wrang of Fire in